Hello and welcome to the very first GameFace SFNL Women's Footy Show. It's brought to you by Bendigo Bank in Caulfield Park. Hey girls, how are you? What did you both get up to on the weekend other than footy, which we'll get into more detail soon?
We had our annual beer pong tournament on Saturday night, which went well.
Did you get lit?
No, I ran the door. I took the money from everybody.
Disappointing. Come on, girl.
No, I was Dezo. I had to be responsible. But it was good to see. We got a big turnout, which is usually what happens with beer pong. But it's good to always see everyone out and about after a game.
100%. What did you do, guys? Anything so?
After the game, I went shopping for Mother's Day, and then had a going away party for one of our girls in the footy team on Saturday night, which ended up in just random girls in multiple bars, and none of us really caught up, so it was a bit of a fizzer. Yeah. What about yourself?
No, I didn't do much. After footy, I had just mates housewarming, so that was good. Everyone got pretty rowdy. Including myself. Couldn't even speak by the end of the night, but that's just a general weekend for me. But yeah.
Great. So everyone watching, we've got a big show coming up. We're going to be talking about the results from the weekend that was, a bit of a preview on the interleague game that's coming up this weekend, and a couple of snapshots of the bruises that have happened over the weekends for some of our girls in footy. So
there are some absolute rippers in there too.
Yeah, they are good.
Yeah, how did you girls go over the weekend with your teams?
Do you want to start off?
Sure. Well, it was an unfortunate day for our Endeavour Hills Resis. We had Lyndhurst at Marriott Waters Reserve. It was getting there, and before finding out that it was the size of the MCG was a bit of a shock to the system. Outside it didn't look that bad. Out in the field, we knew we were in trouble. But we had quite a few injuries by three-quarter time, and then Lyndhurst levelled out. We levelled out eventually, but by the fourth quarter it was called by the 7th minute, and because we were down to 11, and it was unfortunate. We didn't score. 112-point loss. That's not the main point.
To the best of his skills.
We don't need to see him again this year, so it'll be a good year for our ones to take a look at later on this season.
Gabs, how did you guys go on the weekend? Clayton?
So we came out pretty slow like we have for the last 3 games. 6 goals down in the first quarter, but we managed to put up a bit of a fight for the next 3 quarters. Ended up losing 61-5. So no majors for us, just a few minors. The girls did well, a few people playing their first game. Really proud of the team, and looking forward to seeing some more competition in Div 2 coming up this season with some teams that are hopefully more at our level.
What about you, Geordie?
It was a hard hit out this weekend in Endeavour Hills ones. They're definitely the ones to look out for this season. So unfortunately we fell short this week. It was 6 goals 6 to 2 goals 3. First quarter was really, really good. The rest of the game we pretty much fell apart. So yeah, I'm not going to go into too much more detail.
3 losing panellists.
That's it.
It's all right. We're all even.
We're doing really, really well, girls. We're doing really well. Let's recap on a couple of the other games. So Doveton Eagles played Lindale. Doveton Eagles fell short. It was no goals 1 to 14 goals 7 to Lindale. Danielle Knoll 5 goals. Courtney
Axisa, she's one of our girls.
That is a great last name. Cannot pronounce it. Sorry, Dom.
CJ.
3 goals. Jessie Lee, she was best for Doveton.
So South Yarra were up against Murrumbina at their home turf, and managed to come away with a win. So 6 goals 8 44 to 4 goals 3 27. And Cherie Beckingham for South Yarra was the best on ground, having 2 goals herself, and Ali Groves was the best for the Beena.
East Brighton played Hallam, and East Brighton defeated Hallam this weekend, 16-21, 117 to 0-1-1. It was a big win for East Brighton. Good to see. Hopefully Hallam can bounce back later on this season and bring on some good competition for us.
Now, following the 3 grading matches, we've seen a split in the SFNL women's divisions into Division 1 and Division 2. Morty Alec are glad to see the 3 teams that beat them have all hopped up to Division 1, so we won't be facing any of them again this year. What do you girls think of the regrading and where your teams are positioned?
It'll be good to see, obviously, against Lyndhurst this weekend. We knew going into it that they would be Div 1 team. And it'll be good to see you on the field.
Yeah. Howdy.
Let's get rowdy.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I definitely believe that Bentley are, well, seeing as I play at Bentley, I'm kind of, it's a touchy subject.
Biased?
I've got to be biased. But I do think we are a ones team. I think we'll do well this season. I think we've got to grow a lot as a team. We've got to develop. So if we don't do that, then we're not going to do any well. But I think the way we've gone so far, I think we'll do well in Div 1.
And what other teams are you up against in Div 1 this season?
So starting from the top, we've got Bentley in Div 1, Endeavour Hills 1s, Lyndhurst, East Brighton, Oakley Districts and Clayton. So good mix. I haven't played Clayton yet, so it'll be interesting when we come up against them to see what they're like.
They're a solid team.
Yeah.
The ground gets very muddy.
Yes.
That was our finals ground.
All right, girls, Division 2, what are we thinking?
Well, we're both there.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see. It'll be good to a bit of banter.
Yeah, hopefully we're on each other and we can give each other a bit of beef on the field.
Hope so.
But what are the other teams that we're coming up against Div 2?
We've got Lyndale, Doveton, South Yarra, Hallam and Murrumbidgee. Yeah, so last week we mentioned that we would be doing some segments. One of them would be Best Bruisers. We've got a couple in from my girls at Endeavour Hills. Chris, who's one of our Resi's girls, she sent through her photo after getting a rub on her calf.
She bruises like a peach.
Yeah, she does. From that photo, absolutely.
I don't know whether the trainer's done something wrong there or whether she just...
We'll have to ask Chris when we get out
Do
there.
you bruise easy?
No. Well, fortunately, I don't. My favourite is our next one is Siona. She's one of our rucks for our ones. This is a photo of a corky that she got last year. The photo that we've got is of day 3.
Congratulations to the girl who gave it to her.
That is heavy.
It lasted quite a while, so we were all very impressed.
I see it's from 2018. Has she recovered yet?
Yeah, only just. She just came right up just before the season started. Sammy Richo's got one on her in her thigh.
B. Bentley. Love to know who gave her that. Hope it was me. No, I'm kidding.
Who knows? And the next one is from our Nikki, number 60, against Lyndhurst this week. That she says that she also plays baseball, and she said that this bruise is worse than when she got a baseball to the leg, which hurt quite a bit.
That does hurt, yes.
And then next two are from punts. Pretty sure this is against South Yarra for last week, and she got scraped up real well, but she had a ripper game. She did really great last week.
They are some fantastic photos there. I really enjoyed them.
If you'd like to get your photo shown on the show next week, make sure you send them through to the GameFace SFNL Women's Footy Group and join the group for all the latest in the women's footy content as well.
Go for your best bruises, muddiest teammates, best spray tans, shittest kits.
Speaking of spray tans on the weekend, one of our girls, she's a really good player, quite aggressive, and she came out with a fresh spray tan, ready for an event on Saturday night. First quarter, she refused to tackle anyone, and she's one of our midfield girls. Claire Webster, talking about you.
Fine, that is a fine.
Yeah, but she actually fell over in the first quarter, putting some mud on her leg. So after that, she was all for it and played a great 3 quarters after the first.
How bad was the tan with the dress on Saturday night?
She reapplied. she looked brilliant.
I love it. Download the GameFace app from your App Store or Google Play. See all the news, fixtures, live scores, ladders, and goal kickers. It's free to download. Pump it up!
So this week we've got a bye for all teams. We've got the interleague round, or the interleague game this Sunday. So get down to the game, support your teammates.
Yep.
Have you got any girls playing in the interleague team this weekend?
Not sure. I believe we had 5 girls that got selected to go to the training. I think we're down to 3, but I'm not actually sure who's still in it because we haven't really spoken about it at training. So for the girls that are still in it, good luck, and I'll be there cheering you on if you girls get in the team.
Yeah, we've got quite a few girls down there.
Of course you do, Endeavour Hills.
Yeah, we got so many girls to choose from.
I know. There's too many to pick from, but we've got Debbie Whelan, she kicked 4 out of the 6 for the girls over the weekend against Bentley. And then we've got Men Hancock, Renee Thomas as well. They're some of our forwards, and Renee does a rotation through the mid, and a few other girls, and too many to remember, but it's most of our leadership group, so it'll be good to see, and good luck, girls. We're so proud of you, regardless whether you get a text message to say sorry, but we'll be there to support you regardless.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
All the Morty girls did get cut, but if you do want to go and check out the game, it's on Sunday at RSCA Park. The game kicks off at 12 o'clock.
GameFace will be live streaming the game, which is awesome. Make sure you head to the GameFace Facebook page to watch all the live action on the weekend.
I'm going to try and get down there in person, but if you can't make it, make sure you're watching the
I'm
live stream.
definitely going to try and get down there because I reckon it's going to be a ripper game.
Yeah.
It'll be nice seeing all the girls playing as one.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome. Lockie Harris will be coaching the team. Collingwood VFLW, wow, that's a mouthful, midfield coach. Port Melbourne Colts full forward. Steph
Tiocci.
Yeah,
What a fun last name to say.
GameFace caught up with Geordie Mifsud from Oakleigh District at the Interleague training session, and here's what she had to say.
Joined now by Jordan Mifsud. Jordan, first time for a women's interleague team. You must be incredibly honoured to be picked.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited. I've watched my sisters come through and play in the netball, so yeah, it's great for the league to finally have a women's team in the football.
And GameFace will be covering it live. You excited about the exposure that's getting as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the league certainly needs it with, a lot of teams struggling for numbers this year, so certainly the exposure will help for that in the future.
What's the early messages from the coaches? What do they want you to do sort of going into Sunday week's game?
I think first and foremost they just want us to have fun and play football. I guess and not worry about the result too much. Just put on a good game for everyone there, and yeah, that's what we hope to do.
Do you know a whole lot about the opposition, the Southeast?
I don't, but I know that they're going to be a strong team to come up against because they're a very strong competition. So,
any girls we should be keeping an eye on? Any teammates to keep an eye on as well?
I think Sinead Carter, I believe she came league best and fairest the first year the competition started, so yeah, running through the middle she'll definitely be one to look out for. And Emily McIntyre up forward, I believe she came second runners-up in the league goal kicking last year, so yeah, she'll definitely be one to look out for up forward.
Final one, talk us through your expertise. Are you in front of goal, behind, in the middle?
In the middle, but have always been a defender coming from a soccer background, so I like, having the ball come at me and being able to push forward, but when the times when my team needs, I'm able to convert on my goals. So.
You able to sneak forward and kick a few?
Somehow, yeah, they go through.
All right, well, all the best, and thank you for joining us.
No worries, thank you.
Cheers.
Great to hear from Geordie. She's obviously very excited by the experience. She is the league best and fairest winner from last year. Gabby, how did you find the interleague training style? Was it did you get a lot out of it?
Yeah. And so me and 3 other teammates were picked in the first round of the squad. So we all just made the first round, got cut up after that. But one of the things that Lockie mentioned, the coach of the interleague team, was that he wanted us, even if we didn't make it the full distance, to take something out of it.
Yeah.
Me and Megan, so she's captain, I'm vice captain of Morty Alec. The next day, actually, our coach couldn't make training, so we implemented what we learned at the interleague training session and put it to our girls on the Wednesday night, and they all took a lot out of it. So it was really beneficial for everyone involved. Yeah,
that's great. It's good. It's good to have stuff like that. It really helps, bring something new to the team and something fresh. So the jumper presentation will be this Friday. It's going to be really exciting to see who gets picked. If you can't make it down to the game on the weekend, make sure you live stream, because it'll definitely be an interesting game and it'll be very, very exciting for our girls in the SFNL.
Absolutely.
Agreed. Thanks for joining us for the first GameFace SFNL Women's... Why are you laughing at me?
I just had so much fun.
Thanks so much for joining us for the very first GameFace SFNL Women's Footy Show. We'll be back next week to recap the interleague game and to talk about the week ahead.
Yep. Thanks again to the team at Bendigo Bank Caulfield Park. They are the reason we are able to bring you this coverage of the SFNL women's footy, so make sure you go and support them.
Get your game face on!
Get your game face on.
Get your game face on.